You're welcome, Globetrotters. Welcome to Savvy Travel with Abby, your first-class ticket to wanderlust adventures around the world. Have you been dreaming of sipping pina coladas on a sun-kissed beach, getting delightfully lost in ancient ruins, or stuffing your face with mouth-watering local cuisine? Well, today is your day as we're jetting off to see 10 places where your hard-earned retirement money may go the extra mile. These hidden gems, scattered across Latin America, Southeast Asia, and beyond, will have you living that pura vida life without going broke. But before we embark, let me extend a warm invite to join our wild and whimsical tribe of travel junkies by subscribing. That way, you'll never miss a beat on our around-the-world shenanigans. Are you ready to be dazzled? Let's dive into the first stop on our budget-friendly bucket list, Panama. This little isthmus packs a serious punch with its intoxicating blend of old and new. One minute you're wandering the cobblestone streets of Casco Viejo, surrounded by colonial charm that would make a history buff weak in the knees. The next, you're gawking at Panama City's soaring skyscrapers that seem to touch the clouds. Talk about a delightful identity crisis. But the real star of the show, the Panama Canal, an engineering marvel that'll have you wondering if you took a wrong turn and ended up at Disney's Tomorrowland. With a retirement visa program that's smoother than a freshly paved road and healthcare costs that won't leave you eating cat food, you can soak up all this eye candy on a budget of just $1,500 a month. Next up, we're trading the urban jungle for the real deal in Belize. This Central American beauty queen boasts everything from postcard-perfect Caribbean islands to ancient Maya ruins peeking through the lush rainforest. Can you picture yourself lounging on the pristine sands of Ambergris Cay, sipping on a rum punch as vibrant fish dart beneath the crystal-clear waves? Or maybe you're eager to explore the mysteries of Caracol and Zunantunec while channeling your inner archaeologist. With Belize's qualified retired persons program and a cost of living that could make a miser blush, $1,200 a month, you can have your cake and eat it too, or should I say have your conch fritters and devour them oceanside. Feeling that mariachi beat yet? Then let's sashay our way to Mexico, where the tacos are as big as your sense of adventure. From the cobblestone charm of San Miguel de Allende to the white sand beaches of Playa del Carmen, this sun-drenched nation is a true culinary and cultural fiesta. Imagine strolling through vibrant markets, inhaling the intoxicating aromas of freshly made mole and chile and nogada, as friendly vendors beckon you to sample their wares. Or perhaps you'd prefer to spend lazy days basking on the Riviera Maya, watching the waves gently lap at the shore as you sip on a perfectly chilled margarita. With living costs ranging from a thrifty $500 per month in smaller cities to a still reasonable $1,500 in metropolitan hubs like Mexico City, your retirement funds will go stretcher than one of those delicious handmade tortillas. All right, thrill seekers, buckle up because our next stop is the adrenaline-fueled paradise of Costa Rica. This pocket-sized nation may be small, but it packs one heck of an adventurous punch. Imagine ziplining through misty cloud forests one day, only to find yourself horseback riding along an active volcano the next. And let's not forget those pristine beaches that seem plucked straight from the pages of a romance novel. With the Pura Vida spirit flowing through its veins, Costa Rica will have you embracing that laid-back coastal vibe in no time. Thanks to its pensionado program, you can go full-on thrill seeker and still keep your finances happier than a sloth clinging to a tree branch. We're talking living large on just $1,000 a month. Who knew budget travel could be this wild? Now let's head to a country that's quickly becoming the retiree's retreat of choice, Colombia. This South American stunner has a strange way of getting under your skin in the best way possible. From the vibrant streets of Medellin to the old-world charm of Cartagena, Colombia is a fascinating blend of modern flair and colonial allure. And with living costs hovering around $1,000 and $1,500 monthly, you'll have plenty of spare cash to indulge in as many cups of rich Colombian coffee as your heart desires. Can you picture yourself strolling through Cartagena's old town, getting lost in its beautiful alleys? Or perhaps an island-hopping adventure around the Islas del Rosario is more your speed. One thing's for sure, Colombia is a wildly underrated travel treasure just waiting to be uncovered. Up next is a triple threat that will have you doing cartwheels faster than a gymnast: Ecuador. This petite powerhouse boasts towering Andean peaks, lush Amazonian rainforests, and of course those swoon-worthy Pacific beaches. From Quito's UNESCO-listed old town brimming with Spanish colonial flair to the blissed-out beach village of Salinas, Ecuador is a veritable buffet of adventures for just $800 monthly. Imagine spending your days exploring mystical cloud forests draped in wispy mists, watching the sunset paint the sky in fiery hues over the Pacific, or perhaps getting up close and personal with those lumbering Galapagos giants. In Ecuador, even your wildest travel dreams can become a reality without decimating your retirement fund quicker than you can say volcanic eruption. Now, let's trade in the Spanish flair for something a bit more exotic as we venture to the aptly named Land of Smiles, Thailand. This Southeast Asian jewel is a kaleidoscope of sights, sounds, and flavors that will wake up your senses from their pandemic-induced slumber. One minute you're mesmerized by the glittering Grand Palace in Bangkok. The next, you're wiggling your toes in the powder-soft sands of Phuket's beaches. With a dizzying array of experiences from frenetic night markets to serene Buddhist temples, plus living costs that make a $1,000 monthly budget seem like a king's ransom. Thailand is budget travel nirvana personified. Can't you just taste the pad thai and sweet mango already? Prepare to be dazzled around every corner of this tantalizing kingdom. Just don't wear your Sunday best. A wild tuk-tuk ride through Bangkok's cramped streets may leave you more disheveled than a fish out of water. Next up, we're traveling to a place that's truly a kaleidoscope of cultures: Vietnam. This slender strip of a nation seamlessly blends the ancient with the modern in a mesmerizing melting pot of sights, sounds, and flavors. From the frenetic pace of Hanoi's Old Quarter to the laid-back island vibes of Nha Trang, Vietnam is an adventure that will leave your senses saturated in the most delightful way. Can you picture yourself wandering the tree-lined boulevards of Ho Chi Minh City, where centuries-old pagodas exist side by side with cutting-edge skyscrapers? Or maybe an island-hopping odyssey along Nha Trang's emerald waters, discovering hidden coves and stretches of powder-soft sand is more your speed. One thing's for certain, with the ability to live grandly on a budget of just $700 per month, Vietnam is the budget traveler's Shangri-La. Get ready to be dazzled by a riot of contrasts as you sip steaming Vietnamese coffee one moment, only to find yourself haggling amid the organized chaos of a Hanoi marketplace the next. From savory pho to the sweet notes of traditional folk music, every moment in Vietnam is a delicious dance for the senses. Feeling that wanderlust burning yet? Then grab your camcorder and get ready to be bowled over as we groove on over to Malaysia. This Southeast Asian gem is a gloriously multifaceted fusion of cultures, landscapes, and flavors that will having you questioning if you accidentally stumbled into paradise. One day you're gawking at the futuristic skyline of Kuala Lumpur, breathing in the energizing aromas of incense and sizzling noodles wafting through its storied streets. The next, you've traded the big city for the untrammeled beauty of the Langkawi Islands, where emerald waters lap against sugary shores and granite turrets draped in lush jungle beckon you to explore. With its tropical allure and shockingly affordable $1,200 monthly price tag, Malaysia is the ultimate budget-friendly hotspot for beach bums, urban explorers, and nature junkies alike. Who knows, you may even find yourself befriending a mischievous monkey or two amid Langkawi's mangrove forests. Last but certainly not least, let's wrap up our globally inspired romp by heading to the sun-soaked shores of Portugal. This underrated gem tucked along Europe's western edge is a tantalizing tapestry of cobblestone villages, seaside splendor, and some of the most mouth-wateringly fresh seafood you'll ever encounter. Can't you just picture yourself wandering the azulejo-tiled lanes of Lisbon's Alfama district as the soulful melodies of fado music spill from tucked-away taverns? Or how about savoring a crisp Vinho Verde as you watch the sunset paint the sky in fiery hues over the dramatic cliffs of the Algarve? With its affordable $1,500 monthly price tag and an abundance of old-world charm, Portugal is the budget traveler's gateway to La Dolce Vita on the Iberian Peninsula. So what are you waiting for, jet-setters? From the tropical havens of Southeast Asia to the colonial treasures of Latin America, there's a whole world of wanderlust-worthy adventures awaiting you. And thanks to these affordable hidden gems, you can live out your travel fantasies without draining your retirement funds before the fun even starts. The only question that remains is, where will your pension take you next? Wherever it is, I hope it's an extraordinary journey filled with unexpected discoveries, belly laughs, and memories galore. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more off-the-beaten-path escapes. Safe travels, my thrill-seeking friends. May all your adventures be glamorous, with just a sprinkle of hot mess to keep things interesting.